Don mentioned, you guys like how this is shaping out. You get basically what he called a practice game against the best team in the conference. You guys like that?
Definitely. I mean, like he said, it's no matter what happens. I mean, we're still playing next week. Of course, we want to win, but I mean, we get a practice game. I mean, it means a lot to the players. I mean, it's not a practice game to us, but thankfully, it's not do or die. We get to play against the competition. I mean, one of the best teams in the league, and it gets us ready for next week. And so I think the way this the schedule's worked out has been unreal for us. Not only do we get to play 3 of the top 4 teams, we get to play them at home. And so I think it's been these last 2 weeks will be awesome for us. It'll be a really good experience leading into the tournament.
And for you, just talk a little bit about the senior day coming up. Maybe just your year playing here.
Mm-hmm. No, it's crazy. I mean, I didn't think. It's just unreal to think about that. I mean, I've been in school for 5 years, and that this is actually the final year I'll be able to play. I mean, it's kind of scary to think that I have to go to the real world after this. And I'm so happy that I made the decision to come here. I love San Diego. I loved everything. I mean, I can't thank them enough for everything they've done for me. But this has been the absolutely most perfect final year. And it's been unreal.
As you look at Weber, kind of what can you do to kind of slow them down? They're just they're efficient like Eastern offensively, but just as good defensively as you guys.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the good thing is and the good and bad thing is that we run pretty much the same things. I mean, we're really similar teams, and so we know how to stop them, but they also know how to stop us because we play against each other pretty much every day. I mean, their system is very similar to ours. They have the cards. They do this thing we call P game. The screen's down below with the guards coming out, and so we guard it every day. And so, I mean, I really expect it to be a really, grinded out battle because, I mean, we know each other so well. Even though we haven't played each other yet, I mean, we pretty much go against each other's system every single day. And so it's, I think it's just really going to come down to guarding personnel, knowing each person's strengths, and stopping that, and then who's the tougher team.
I know you weren't here last year. You guys, Don mentioned that same type of thing. You guys running a similar system
Mm-hmm.
last year. Have you watched last year's game against them that was here?
No, we haven't yet. And that's what yesterday, usually, Mondays we watch our film from the weekend before and kind of go what we did well, learn what we did well, what we can learn from it. And I think today's when we're going to start watching film on it. And I'm really, when we watch film of other teams against them, I kind of always watch Weber State just to kind of see their personnel. So I'm really excited to see what the game plan was against like last year. But last year's team, this year's team, it sounds like it's completely different. I mean, it seems like last year they were really offensively focused, really trying to outscore people. And this year, I mean, we're one of the top defensive teams. So we'll hopefully be able to get some things from last year's film. But I think also these two teams are quite a bit different.
When two teams are so similar, like you mentioned, you and Weber are, how much of it is like the cliches, which team wants it more?
Yeah.
Or will, things like that?
No, I think it is. I think it's huge, especially I think the only thing when it comes down to like X's and O's is really is just knowing personnel and knowing, number 13 likes to drive right, or if he's going right, he's going to do a dribble pull up, or going left, he's going to the hoop. I think it comes down to knowing personnel's strengths, and like you said, just really who's going to, be the grittier team, really want it more. Like the cliches, like you said, I think it really does come down to those two things when you're playing against someone who's so similar to yourself. Awesome. Thank you guys.
All right.
Thanks, Chris.